She's talking crap about me behind my back. I made more money on YouTube in 1 month than what I made in... I don't have any aesthetics at all. How did I meet my man? Ooh, Gina. Ooh, I'm about to start crying. I'm sorry.
Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Come on, baby, don't play with it, don't play with it. Just lay in it. Ooh. Spin all day in it. My hitters don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. They take with it. I'm okay with it. It's weird, I'm really okay with it.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Before we get started with today's video, we do have a sponsor. I want to give a huge shout out to Harry's. You guys know I have worked with them for a really long time and I have been loving their products. So every time I get an opportunity to share them with you guys, y'all know I just get so excited because who wants to deal with razor burn anymore? With Harry's, you do not have to deal with that. Harry's can solve that issue for you. Harry's has a 5-blade German engineered razor to give you the tightest, smoothest shave that I have ever had. So with their super sharp blades, you are able to get a nice precision shave every single time. So no more razor burns, no more cuts, and no more missed spots when you start using Harry's. The shave gel is also perfect for any skin type. If you have sensitive skin, you don't have to worry about that. It's hydrating, it has hyaluronic acid in it, and you will get a comfortable, smooth shave every single time. You do not have to dread days where you have to shave anymore, y'all. Harry's, it's gonna solve all of your shaving issues. And Harry's grooming tools are not just for women. Even though I'm a woman bringing it to my platform, Harry's items are for men too. Men, you can use them to shave your face, shave your bald head. Guys, anywhere on your body, you can get a baby soft, smooth, even shave with Harry's. So right now for new customers, Harry's is offering all of my viewers a trial set for just $5. So in your trial set, you get this good smelling shave gel. You get your Harry's 5-blade razor with the weighted handle, and y'all, this weighted handle makes for an easy shave so you don't have to worry about it slipping out your hand. If you do shave in the shower, it will stay securely in your hand as you shave. And then you also get the blade cover. So these items right here for only $5. You click my link down below in the description box. I will also have it across the screen. Y'all, this is a $13 value that you are getting for $5. $5. We waste that on fast food every day, right? Get yourself a Harry's trial set, and trust me, you will never go back to any other razor. Once again, huge shout out to Harry's for sponsoring today's video. Look down below in the description box for my link and get your trial set today. Hey besties, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Gina Jyneen. I like to think of myself as your thick best friend, you know, your neighborhood home girl, just, you know, somebody that you can relate to, chill with, you know, your bestie. If you are new, I would love for you to subscribe, hit that like button, and check out my other videos. Your girl does a lot on here. Yeah, today we are doing a Q&A. I went on Instagram and I asked my followers over there, and girl, if you ain't following me on Instagram, you need to be, okay? Just saying. All of my social medias are at GinaJyneen, if you would like to follow your girl. But I ask everybody on there to ask me some questions. You can ask me anything. It could be about traveling. It could be about work. It could be about past work, friendships, relationships. If you just want to be nosy just about anything, you can ask me. So we are going to get into these questions, girl, and let's see what the people done ask. Because your girl going to answer. Now, my questions have only been up for about an hour. So let's see what we got here. Someone asked, is June a good month to visit Miami? I would say yes, it's going to be extremely hot. If you are okay with the heat and humidity, yes, June is a great month to visit Miami. My favorite hotel to stay in Miami is Fontainebleau because it is like a resort hotel. I have traveled to Miami a few times completely alone and I feel very safe in Fontainebleau. You don't even have to leave Fontainebleau if you don't want to. They have a bunch of restaurants, they have clubs, they have shopping, spa. It's massive, it's huge, pools everywhere. Like it's my favorite. It is very expensive, but to me, I like the safety of it. Some dude asked, where's our first trip gonna be? Sir, pump your brakes, okay. What's the best advice you'd give a Black woman afraid of traveling alone, safety tips and places not to go? So guys, I have traveled alone inside the United States a bunch of times for many years before I even became a vlogger. years. I think the very first time I traveled alone was probably in like 2005. Yeah, it's been that many, literally that many years. But I would say it starts at your hotel. It really starts when you call your Uber, okay? Nobody needs to know it's just you. When you book your hotel, book it for 2 adults. When you check into your hotel, ask for 2 or 3 room keys. And if they're like, oh, well, where's the other person? Oh, they're in a taxi that's 15 minutes away. They about to pull up, okay? No one ever needs to know you're alone. If you have room service or you ask for them to fix something in your room and the maintenance guy comes to your room, make it say, just say, oh, my husband walked out and he just went to go get ice, or he went down to go grab our Uber Eats. Don't ever let anybody know, even at your hotel, that you are alone. Now, when you hit the strip and you're out going to lounges by yourself, you're going to brunch by yourself, just be wary of people that are watching you, people that try to come, people are gonna come and try to sit down and have a conversation with you, especially places like Miami, Atlanta, because that's just, it's a tourist type place. So people are gonna wanna talk to you. At least they do for me. I have, every time I travel alone, people walk up to me and wanna talk to me, have a drink with me. Just be very cautious. Don't get too drunk. That's a very big key. And like I said, the biggest tip I can say is don't ever let anybody know that you're alone. Don't let anybody know what resort you're staying in if you do go out to eat. I'm saying resort or hotel. I did just have my first solo trip out the country. Ooh, so that will probably come out after this video. So that was really exciting. And yeah, so I do have a playlist on my channel of all of my travels, because you guys know, who have been watching me for a while, I literally travel like 1 to 2 times every single month. So if you guys want to see me travel solo, on girls trips, vacations, all that, it's in my travel with me playlist here. Do you have any affordable travel tips? I love your travel vlogs and I want to travel more. Don't be last minute with booking your hotel. Don't be last minute, especially with booking your flight. They do have flight apps called Hopper, and I believe there's another one. And you put in what flight and what weekend you're looking to go out of town, and it tracks if it's gonna go up or down. It keeps you aware of like pricing, and it sends you alerts. But definitely wait until the last minute, and I have that bad. You are gonna pay top dollar a lot of times. So I would say at least, if you can't, at least a month in advance, start looking at flights. Go on TikTok. Oh my God, y'all, I do not go on TikTok for anything except for travel tips. TikTok is golden. YouTube is also golden, but it's longer form videos. TikTok, you get what you need to get in like a minute. You can watch each video. You can put in things for like black girl travel, solo travel, vacation, kid-friendly resorts, cheap travel. Y'all, TikTok is your friend. It has everything on it, okay? I'm just saying, literally everything. My trip that I just went to, the vlog that's gonna come out after this video, I picked that because of TikTok, okay? The fuck? Gina, how are you, girl? Not a question. I just love your content and you keep it real 100%. Well, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I don't want to be nobody else but me. I tell you guys all the time, I use coupons. I don't care if I make $2, $3, $4, $5 million. The first rack that I'm gonna go to in a store is the clearance rack. Anytime I shop online, I'm gonna put my shopping from lowest price to highest price. I love a deal. I don't like spending a bunch of money. I do splurge on myself. I do, because we gotta splurge on ourselves, because what's the point of going to work every day? What's the point of working if you can't splurge on yourself? But on a regular day, baby, oh, I'm shopping in clearance racks, and I'm looking at coupons, and I'm getting points on every app that I use, because those points usually convert into money off of something. But anyway, yeah, I'm just me, y'all. I keep it real. I'm not one of those people who has like an aesthetically, look at my house. Like I've had all these pillows, these couches for years. What y'all are propped up on, I'm embarrassed to say it, this was my ex-fiance's girlfriend's table. Yeah, some of y'all be like, now Gina, come on, now hold up, damn, then I wouldn't have nothing for my ex-boyfriend's ex-girl. Yeah, it is. But I stay in my lane. I ain't the fashion girl. I ain't the aesthetic girl. I'm not the girl who's gonna just jump on the bandwagon and train with everything. I'm just me, y'all. This is what you get. Some people like it. Some people love it. Some people hate it. It is what it is. It works for me. I'm gonna ask for the nosies how I meet your man and give us maybe she meant how did I meet my man or how I meet your man, and give us single lady some tips. Child, I met my man on vacation. I travel so much. I met my man on vacation. It was just a random conversation. My sister called him and his friend over because they were like the only black guys that we saw at the resort. We started talking, we kicked it off, we hit it off, and the rest is literally history. Like, that's how it happened. People might say, oh, that was quick, you rushed into it. But yeah, I mean, everything is risk. There's risk, there's reward. We clicked, we connected. I mean, it felt right, you know. Why put a time limit on anything? My mom, RIP, her and my stepdad met, moved in a month later, were married 6 months later, and they stayed married for 22 years. They only divorced a year before she passed away. And really, can you call it a divorce? Because he was there at her bedside every day. So anyway, I'm just saying that to say, why are we putting a time limit? Oh, you only knew him for a month before y'all became boyfriend and girlfriend. Or some people, y'all jumped right in. Or some people, they have relations on the first date. Some things, it just, you know, you do your own timing, girl. Don't let nobody decide for you. But anyway, that's how I met him. And tips, ladies, me, y'all know I was always the biggest. I'm not looking for nobody. I'm just dating, having fun. I think that always works in my favor because there's no expectation there. Like, if I go on a date with somebody and it was a bad conversation, I'm not let down because I was not looking for anything. I wasn't looking. I guess this is a whole huge topic in itself because I see a lot of girls, they get on social media crying and upset because they're single. They're like, where is their person? Why do I have to be single on Valentine's Day for the holidays? I'm just so sad being alone. I am one of those, I always have made the best out of my single years. I got in the healthiest shape of my life. My skin looked good, saved a bunch of money, traveled, dated around, lived life, just gave my kids a wonderful life. Like, I learned myself. Like, I enjoyed being single because if ain't nobody gonna love you, you gotta love you first. If you can't love being by yourself and being content with yourself, how are you gonna be able to be that person for somebody else? You don't have to. They always say, the pressure's always put on women like, your clock is ticking, it's ticking. What is it ticking? For me, for instance, I know for women, there's a lot of women nowadays in 2023, they having kids up until they're 45, 46, 47 and older. The brat is pregnant right now. I think she's 49 or 50. Pregnant with her first child. So there is no, your clock is ticking. You got to get a man right now. You better get you a man before you turn 28. You better be married before 30. Oh, baby, you better pop out that first child by 31 and a half. Get right within. Love yourself. Love being by yourself. Become a whole person. And then go out there and find your right one. This is for men and for women. I just don't look. I just was never the type of person like, I gotta get a man, got to. I'm so sad being alone. I was never that person. And I guess that's why when I do get in relationships, like, they're fun and, you know, I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, that's just my tip. I could just go on and on and on about some of these subjects. Gina, I miss your story times. Do more. Y'all talking about my hotels. This is what she's talking about, my hotels. Listen, I done lived a long life. I done lived through a lot of things, but I don't have a shit ton of hotels. I just don't. Like, I can tell you, if I sit up here and tell you all of my stories, most of them are gonna be boring. My exciting ones, I've already told you guys, I Might have one, possibly two more, but that's it. Like, I just don't have a whole bunch. I wish I did. I wish I just had like a crazy, exciting life from when I jumped off the porch. I don't though. Okay, Gina, tips on maintaining good girlfriends. Ooh. Oh, okay. I would just say, dang, for me it happened naturally. So it was never any tips I can give. Like, it was never work with me and my good girlfriends. I tell you guys all the time, I have three best friends, three childhood best friends. Jennifer, that you see all the time, J. Kareen here on YouTube. You guys subscribe to her. There is Nene and there is Erica. Nene and Erica, y'all don't see them that much on my channel just because they live far as hell from me. That's number one. And our schedules are just so different. But it's all love. I talk to them all the time. We text, we talk on the phone. You just don't see them that often. But it was, I guess the way that I've held on to my childhood best friends since we were literally kids is because loyalty. I've never had to question them. Like, I've never had to be like, will she fuck my boyfriend behind my back? She's talking crap about me behind my back. Will she steal from me? Will she, if I'm doing all these things for her, do I feel like she would do them in return? I don't have any questions like that behind those three ladies who are in my life. They've been there through my relationships, through literally in the room with me giving birth. They've been with me through the passing of my mother, through everything. Literally everything. And then I do have other really, really close friends also that you see. Tanya, me and Tanya have been friends for about 12 or 13 years now. April, Jessica, I've been friends with April and Jessica for about close to 15 years now. I had another really close friend who got deported, unfortunately, about 10 years ago, but me and her still talk on WhatsApp. And then there's other friends that you guys have seen that I've met more recently within like the past maybe like 4, 5, or 6 years. There's Teddy. That's one of my really close guy friends. We talk about everything. I don't know like tips on maintaining friends. Red flags are if they're jealous of you, if you tell them your accomplishments and they kind of give you a, oh girl, well that's good for you. Or, oh, okay. Well, what you eating for dinner tonight? Like, they don't care. You want people to celebrate you. Of course, you celebrate yourself, but you want your friends to be genuinely happy for you. There's just so many. I mean, there's a lot of red flags that you can see in your friendships. I've just been blessed that I think because I'm a genuine person, I attract genuine people, and we all just like click, we latch on. And yeah, whoever's not supposed to be in my life, God has already removed them out of my life. But I've never been in any fights with my friends. I've never been in yelling matches, altercations. I've never experienced that ever. I've never had a homegirl F me over, take money. I'm just very blessed. So I'm sorry, I'm really not able to answer that question. But I do always say, go out there and meet people, because I have seen in the comment section a lot of y'all saying that y'all don't have friends and you would like to make friends. Put yourself out there. Follow, go on Instagram, follow some girls, start DMing. If y'all live in the same area, maybe y'all can link up, go for drinks, go for coffee, bowling, movies. I mean, it's always worth just putting yourself out there, because what's the worst that can happen? They could say no. That's literally the worst. Life still goes on. No money's taken out your bank account. You know, it don't drop your credit score from somebody telling you no. You know, it don't take anything away from your health if no one wants to go have coffee with you. Put yourself out there. That's my opinion. Best place to travel with your partner. I'm gonna say somewhere tropical. I'm gonna say somewhere where there's beaches, palm trees, blue skies, and an ocean. Because when you're with your partner, you wanna be somewhere sexy, right? You wanna be in your bathing suit. You wanna have him with his shirt off. Y'all be laid out, getting toasty and golden together. Y'all see my tan? Y'all see how golden I am right now? I was by myself. I wasn't with my boo and them, but I was with myself, you know, so. But yeah, just somewhere, I would say tropical. Jamaica's always a good vibe. Jamaica. Can't go wrong with Jamaica. If you don't have your passport, Miami. Hello, Miami. What are your next goals for your YouTube channel? Y'all, I really want to start doing more sit down videos. I really want you guys to, you know me from vlogs, but I just think sit down videos are just so much more intimate. So I really do want to start doing videos like this. And I don't know why I make it so difficult for myself. Like me doing this today, I've been putting this off for days and I don't know why. I'm like, I don't want to just sit down and talk to a camera. I don't want to just sit down and look at the camera. I don't know why. I make it difficult for myself, but I do want to have more of a broader audience, meaning women and men of all ages, all backgrounds. I do want more sit down videos. I do want to do like an updated credit video. Yeah, just more Q&As, and maybe I'll have like topic Q&As or like advice question and answers. You ask me for advice and I answer. I do want to do more of that. And of course, lots more traveling. I'm also thinking about turning my TikTok into a travel TikTok. So y'all be on the lookout for that. A travel guide. That's what I really want my TikTok to turn into. So, like I said, all my social medias are at Gina Jyneen. Got my Coke Zero. Hey Gina, what are some ways to gain followers as an influencer? So in the very beginning, when I became a YouTuber, influencer, content creator, whatever term you want to use, I literally hoard myself out. I did. The bigger YouTubers, I would be all in their comment section. Hey, I have a video just like hers, come watch me. Hey, I do try on hauls too, come watch me. Hey, I do wig reviews too, come watch me. Hey, I'm vlogging too, come watch me. I know some of them probably blocked me. I would go under all of their videos. I would set time out every day. Let me see who posted so I can go in their comment section and get some subscribers. I was on a lot of Facebook groups where you can do like shout out for shout out, like, not shout out for shout out, that's the wrong term. You would just post like, hey, I put a new video out. If y'all subscribe to me, I'll subscribe back to y'all. Yeah, I don't know if those groups were still around, but they were like Black women of YouTube, Black vloggers. So I don't know if Facebook does Facebook still do groups? I really don't be on Facebook anymore. But anyway, that's what I used to do. And I used to post on my Instagram daily. Hey, if you guys didn't know, I put a new video out. Hey, if you guys didn't know I have a channel, I actually have one. Here's the link, check me out. I just talked about it all the time. My homegirl got me a hoodie made a couple years ago that says YouTube on it with my name. So I was wearing that a lot. I used to have a QR code scanner keychain that was hanging on the back of my phone. So I would tell people, hey, I'm a YouTuber. Scan right here and it takes you straight to my page and you can subscribe. That's what I did. Like I promoted the heck out of myself. Ooh, this is a good one. How do you feel about marriage now that you have a boyfriend? Oh, y'all know I have over the years told y'all I want to get married. I don't want to get married. I want to get married. I don't want to get married. Marriage is important. Marriage is a piece of paper. Marriage is important. I have just gone back and forth with changing my views on marriage so many times. That's a whole other topic in itself, you know, but that's just what it is. Do I want to get married? Yes. It would have to be just a really understanding type person. I be thinking one thing from the next day to the next day to the next day, okay? Child, you can have different opinions on different things, so yeah. Someone asked, how long have you been doing YouTube? I've been doing YouTube for 5 years. I started in April of 2018. This is my 5-year anniversary of doing YouTube, and it is also my 2-year anniversary of being a full-time YouTuber. So, pass on the back to me. Lord, it's been a long journey, and thank you so much to you guys who have been rocking with me. If you are a day 1 subscriber or if you are a 1-day subscriber, if you found this video and this video made you subscribe, thank you. I appreciate everybody. I appreciate the love, the support. It's been a journey, and I love it. I absolutely love it. Thick best friend, what would you recommend to someone who has no aesthetics? Baby, I ain't got no aesthetics. I don't have any aesthetics at all. My house, this is like an auntie decorated house. Like I was telling you guys earlier, I have literally I don't go shopping for my house. I don't go shopping for my bedroom. I literally almost 2 years ago, when I moved in this house, my house has looked the exact same. My bedroom has looked the exact same. I'm not into that. I tell you guys all the time, if I get my dream house, I would probably hire an interior decorator to come decorate, because I don't know what I'm doing. The girls who are aesthetically pleasing in the way that they dress, the way they do their makeup, look, their homes, I envy that. Like, I look at that like, how did she even pick that? That's so cute. How did she even pick that? But here I am, I wear leggings and crop tops every day. Like, my house is basic. Every time someone comes over, they tell me, your house is beautiful. Oh my God, it's so pretty. It's so clean, it's so big, it's so nice. And I'm just like, really? It is? This old ass furniture? It is? That little thing right there with the sticks hanging out of it? Baby, that was Tina's. Tina probably bought that when she was like 22 and she's 40 now. She gave it to me over a decade ago and I still have it. Like, you asking the wrong person, because I'm sorry, that's not my lane. I stay in my lane, which is basic. I don't have the aesthetics. Are you still getting your lips done? Ooh, y'all be like in my mind. It's so crazy. For those of you who've been watching me for a while, y'all know the last time I got my lips done was November of 2021. I had an adverse reaction. I don't know what happened. My lips were numb for a month. The whole outer border of my lips were white. White. Whenever I would purse my lips like this, I could see it in my lip. It was the scariest, weirdest time for me. Like, someone could have punched me in my mouth and I would not have felt it. So I had, of course, went back like 3 days later, because after day 3, I knew, I was like, something ain't right. They were like, oh, that's normal. It happens from time to time. It's not an occlusion. You don't need to get them dissolved. It's just gonna take longer for them to heal. Baby, it took like a month and a half and I have not went back since. And the crazy thing is that happened to me in November 2021. 3 months later, it happened to Jennifer. Jennifer got her lips done and she had been getting her lips done for a long time, just like me. And she had an adverse reaction, but the only bad thing about hers had migrated and she had to get all of hers dissolved. And me and her have not went back since. We have both been so scared to do it. So I was thinking about it the other day. I'm like, is it time? It's been a year and a half. Maybe it's time, but I think my lips still, they look good. I could tell I still have filler in them because my natural lips, I have literally like no top lip. When I smile, it's non-existent. And I can see my top lip. So I can tell that there's still filler in there. So I don't know. Suggestions for starting a YouTube in your 30s. Girl, just do it. I was hesitant at first because I started mine in my mid to late 30s. I started in 2018. Ooh, Lord, yeah. And all of the girls at that time, it just seemed like everybody was either in their late teens or early 20s. I'm like, here I am. I was like 36, I think, at the time. I'm like, here I am, 36, just starting. I felt out of place. I felt weird. And I only felt that way because of my age. Like, literally, because of my age. I'm like, why do I feel this way? I have a good personality. I look good. I can, I'm like, I could do what a 21-year-old does, I can be successful and be in my own lane as a 36-year-old. Thank goodness I did it, because look at me now. This is my full-time career and I absolutely love it. So I say, do it. Do not think about anybody else. You are your own competition. There's a lane out here for everybody. Don't look at the next Joe Schmo as, oh, she got better views than me, or oh, she this, or oh, no. If you compare yourself to other people, baby, you will not be successful. You gotta have tunnel vision, okay? Do it, pick up that camera, and I tell people all the time, not a lot of people wanna get just straight into vlogging. There are some that do it. I definitely didn't. When I started, I was doing clothing hauls. I was doing a lot of what I do today. I discount shopped back then, I discount shop now. I show y'all and tried on what I got, and I still do that to this day. Like I said, pick up your camera and film what you like to do. If you're a hairstylist, film yourself doing hair. If you do nails, film yourself doing nails. If you're a barber, film yourself cutting hair. If you like to do arts and crafts, DIY projects, home decor, whatever, cleaning products, organization, it's a lane for everybody. If it's something you already like to do, pick up the camera and film yourself doing it. a lot of the ones like, how did you make your YouTube pop? Give me advice on starting my channel. How do I grow my following? So I'm not gonna go through each one of these. I'm gonna just do a generalized, like I just said in the last question, just start. You can start with your iPhone. I would not invest in lighting, camera setup, a camera lens in the very beginning, because what if you start and you really don't like it and you feel like, oh, this isn't for me? The only thing that you wasted is maybe a little bit of your time. And YouTube University has all the tips on there that you need. They have how to vlog, how to be a vlogger, lighting, how to set up for this, how to do that, how to do the X, Y, and Z, how to edit, how to make thumbnails, how to pick music. Everything to start your YouTube is literally on YouTube. Y'all, there were so many nights where I was just up doing research. And that's how I became successful. Like, I literally, if I had a question, I didn't have anybody I could ask. I went straight to YouTube. And that's how I figured out how to do everything. And I did not buy my camera until I got my first paycheck. I was on my phone. Everything in the beginning was on my phone. So like I said, it sounds just real general, but just pick up your phone, film, edit on iMovie, put it out there, do some research, how to do this, how to do that if you have questions, and be consistent. And whore yourself out like I did. Tell everybody that you got a YouTube. Let everybody know, okay? Angle might look a little bit different because my battery died. Yay. These Sony ZV-1s, the batteries, it don't last for nothing. What airline do you fly the most? United and Spirit, I would say, are a tie, because those two airlines is not even the price. They have so many flights to my destinations. Like Southwest Airlines doesn't fly everywhere. American Airlines, Delta, JetBlue, Frontier. It just seems like every time I want to go somewhere, Spirit has 1,000 flights I could pick from. United got 1,000 flights I could pick from. So those are my two. I also have the apps for every single airline. So you guys, I book through Orbitz because to me, I'm just used to Orbitz. I don't know, Orbitz has a really good point system. I love saving money. I tell you guys that all the time. And then you make sure that once your flight is booked through Orbitz, you go over to either Spirit, United, whoever you book through, and let them know. A lot of times it's connected and it'll just pop right up, but sometimes you have to put in your confirmation code and then it'll pop up. You get the points there too, so you can double dip. Get the points with Orbitz and get the points with the actual airline. Yes, I've had many free flights for my points. I've had many huge discounts at hotels because of points, okay? Is your boyfriend understanding of you being a mother of 2 young children? Yes, of course. He has 2 young children. Yeah, there was never an issue, never a question. Anyone I've ever dated, it's never been an issue. It's never been I don't know why social media puts this thing out here that women who have kids would never find anybody. I don't understand it. I've never had an issue. Getting a date, getting a boyfriend, getting anything. Anyway, moving along. What's your opinion about going to university? Is it worth it? She said uni/college. I wonder where she's from. Miss V_Debbie. Where you from, girl? I think it is very important. Let me say that. I am never going to be the person that says getting an education is just a piece of paper. No. Now, do I currently use mine? No. But guess what? I keep it current. I told you guys just what was that, like 2-3 months ago? I had to do 24 hours of continuing education, had to pay like $300 to keep all my licenses current. And I don't ever plan on going back to the medical field. But baby, I spent so much time and money getting my degree, getting my certifications, that I'll be damned if I let those go by the wayside just because I'm an influencer now. No. So I will say, yes, it is important. That is my opinion. I'm gonna say, guys, it's important. Yes, I would never downplay education, ever. Now, if you're an entrepreneur and you got an entrepreneur mindset, like my sister, for instance, she came straight out of high school. She's been a cosmetologist ever since, has been making 6 figures since her early 20s, and is still extremely sought after and successful. And she feel like getting a degree, it don't mean nothing. For what? She's like, I do hair every day. This is my God-given talent, and I can make 6 figures. Me, when I was a cardiac radiographer, I was making $70,000 a year. which was good money. Like, still, that's nothing to bat an eye at. Like, I still was able to travel, pay all my bills by myself, save up money. I was still able to do all the things I wanted. And then this lane happened out of nowhere because this was not expected. This was not planned. And, you know, I'm now making more money than what a lot of doctors and lawyers make, which is crazy. But I will still say yes, going to college, getting a degree, getting a, what is it called? A trade. That's the name of it. Trade school, degree. I feel like, yes, it is important. And a lot of trades, believe it or not, a lot of trades pay more than some of these jobs asking for a 4-year degree. Look into it. I'm just saying. Someone said, are you gonna hire a professional home interior designer when you move, or are you gonna ask Rochelle? Rochelle, girl, can you help me decorate? No, her home is beautiful and her she just has an eye for it. Even her dressing, everything, she has the eye for it. I don't. But I probably will hire somebody. That will probably be like a treat to myself. To hire somebody, and I could just sit down and tell them what colors I want, what I'm looking for. They can come inside my house. I even think I know who I'm gonna use. Like, yeah, I think that's gonna be a treat to myself. But if she wanna come over and help me do some little, little finishing touches, she sure can. Do you wanna come check out South Africa? Yes, that is on my list. I wanna go to South Africa. I wanna go to Nigeria. Yes. What's holding me back from traveling to a lot of places is the flight, y'all. The longest flight I've ever been on was 10 hours to Brazil. And I don't know if I could do longer than that. I'm such a scaredy cat. I'm such that holds me back. I was just watching Aaliyah Face's vlog. She went to the Maldives. Oh my God, the flight? She had like a 12-hour flight. I think she said 12 or 16-hour flight. Then had like a 15-hour layover, then had like another 5-10 hours or something like that, then had to take another tiny water plane to the island. Baby, fun fact about me, even though I travel a lot, I am scared of heights. I am scared of not being in control. I don't know why. I travel so much, but I get scared. But yes, I would love to one day. Love to. I think I would just need to pop something, if you know what I mean. What's the best advice you were given or thought about love? I don't know what she means. Maybe she's calling me love, or she's asking a question about love. What's the best advice you were given or thought about love? My mom always told me to find a man who loves you. Find a man who really, really loves you, because you will grow to love him. Because usually when a woman loves the man more, it usually never works. That's what my mama told me, And then she also said, always find somebody who is financially stable. She said, don't get a man who's having financial problems, credit problems, who's trying to find themselves in between jobs. She said, because the biggest reason for divorce is not cheating, is not abuse. It is financial. So those are 2 things my mom always told me, How do you attract quality provider men? I would say you have to be a quality provider woman. No man wants a woman who is always begging for money, who is always having financial problems, who doesn't want to do anything in life. They're content making their minimum wage and they're okay with that, but then they want this 6-figure high dollar man, always asking him for something. I think you need to make yourself a high quality provider, high dollar woman. And then you can be with a high quality provider man. And it's all about confidence too. Men know. Like, for instance, you get your first man, you're like, oh God, girl, he got money, he does this, he does that, he travels, he got multiple cars, money, okay? You found your first man with money. Sis, don't be acting all nervous around him. Don't be acting all timid. It's about your confidence, your aura. I'm just a real, almost time to go get Ashton. I'm just a real confident person. I'm confident in who I am. I don't think anybody is better than me, so I will never put a man on a high horse just because he makes more money than me. We all bleed the same, and we all have to be judged when we leave this earth. So I'm never gonna be like, oh God, I gotta treat him like he's a king, like he's a this, that, because he a millionaire. Absolutely not. I would definitely say get your finances together first, work on your confidence, and a man will see that. They see that and they know that, girl, okay? How did you build the courage to become a content creator full-time? I think I might need to do a updated content creator video. I do have some here on my channel as well where I've talked about my journey, but just in a nutshell, I told you guys I was a cardiac radiographer. Before this, I was making about $70,000 a year. I was waking up every morning at 5 a.m. to go to a hospital where I was being micromanaged. Everything was, you need to go to lunch at this time. You cannot be 1 minute late. Oh, you want to take off? No, you can't take off. You want to do this, do that. Oh, Gina, why did you look at your phone? I was doing all that. YouTube started bringing in I made more money on YouTube in 1 month than what I made in 4 months combined. Let that sink in. Once that hit, I was like, I'm waking up at 5 a.m. What I have made in the month of March, I made more than this. I made more in the month of March off YouTube than working what I went to college for, my career, what I'm being, nitpicked everything about. Yeah, I'm about to quit. I'm about to quit and do this full time and focus. And it's been nothing but up since then. So yeah, it was still scary. I ain't gonna lie to you, it was still scary because YouTube can definitely be up and down, up and down. I've been blessed enough to where I have had nothing but pretty much up. Like I consistently, go up and up every month. So it's been a blessing, but yeah, I was making way more money per month than in multiple months of my job. Could you live in Jamaica? No, I cannot live in Jamaica. I love Houston, y'all. I don't want to live anywhere except for Houston. Houston is lit. I don't want to live anywhere except for Houston. Yeah. Best place to travel for a honeymoon? I would say out of all of the exotic places I've been, which aren't a whole lot, I would say Turks and Caicos. I definitely think Turks and Caicos is good for a couple. I also think St. Martin is good for couples. Look at those two. Look at TikToks of those. Like I told you guys, TikTok has everything for travel, y'all. But yes, Turks and Caicos, for sure. Someone said, why are you so fine? Well, baby, thank you. You so sweet. I done gained about a good 25 pounds. I still feel fine, thanks to my doctors. Doctors, plural. I have a plastic surgery list on here. Not list, a plastic surgery playlist on here. I've been open and honest about all of my surgeries. I've had lipo a few times, had my breast done a few times, tummy tuck, BBL, teeth done, nose done, fillers, chemical peels, facials. Yeah, I've had a lot done. So thank you for thinking I'm fine. It's thanks to my doctors and the gym. But I need to get my eating right because your girl has gained some LBs. Okay, I need to get back right. What's a good camera for vlogging? I've only used 2 cameras. The one I'm using now is a Sony ZV-1. I like it because it does have the beauty filter on it. So let me get a little bit closer so you can see. Okay, this is my real skin right here. You gotta move. You see my freckles? This is my real skin. It's greasy. I got, this is my skin right here. But then when you move back and you hold still, I get the smooth filter on my skin. So it's nothing like a huge difference like filters on Instagram, but I love the smoothing component that it does. Like I don't look as shiny and oily right now. You can't see my freckles. You can't see that I have sunburn really bad on my nose. So yeah. So Sony ZV-1, the first camera that I jumped out the gate with when I first started making money here on YouTube is the G7X. And those are still, both of them are really good cameras. I like the G7X a lot better because it lasts like all day. These Sonys burn through batteries like it ain't nobody's business. It's crazy. What is your dating advice for a 22-year-old? Oh, ooh, dating advice for a 22-year-old. Oh my God, that was almost 20 years ago for me. I'll be 42 this year. Oh my God. Dating advice for a 22-year-old. I don't want to give you the typical go through your whole phase, date around, do this, do that. I don't want to give that. I mean, if that's what you want to do, definitely do it. Me, Gina, at 22, what was I doing at 22? I was doing a lot of partying. That's when I really started traveling, was at 22. I think that was like my first time like hopping on a plane. I went to like New Orleans. That was like my first time like really traveling as an adult. I don't know. It's such a like because my oldest child is 2 years older than me. He's 24. So I always tell him, why are you worried about that girl, boy? You better work and make you some money and do what you want to do. Have fun with your friends. That's what I tell my son. But honestly, everybody wants love. Everybody does want a companion. No, I would just say don't ignore red flags. Don't ever put your man over your friendships. It's so important to have really meaningful friendships. A lot of times as women, your homegirl can do one thing and you just throw her to the curb like, oh, I ain't effing with her no more. She not my real friend. I'm not talking to her. But your man can do everything. Throw you under the bus, lie, steal, kill, cheat, beat you up, and you take him back 100 times. This is probably going off on a whole separate topic, but let's start giving our friends as much grace as we give these men. A lot of friendships could have been repaired over a simple communication, over a simple I'm sorry, but we're giving these men all these different chances. Why you giving boo-boo the fool so many chances, but you won't give your homegirl, y'all are young and still living. I know this is not what you asked, but I'm sorry. We just need to, I don't know. I'm like a squirrel. I can go from subject to subject, but stop giving these men so much grace. When you see a red flag, really acknowledge it and really think about it. And is this somebody you really want to be with long term? Does it make sense for your life? Or are you just being with him because you don't want to see him with nobody else? A lot of women stay in relationships because they don't want to see their man with anybody else. They dog unhappy, but I ain't going to see him happy with nobody else. So I'm going to stay unhappy with this nigga in his house because I don't want to see him with nobody else. I don't know, y'all. Anyway. A lot of my answers, I'm sorry, are probably not helpful, but I'm actually having fun doing this, and I hope you guys are learning a little bit about me. Your #1 dream destination. Ooh. The reason why I really don't have an answer for that is because, like I told you guys earlier, I am so scared of long flights. I don't know why. It's something wrong with me. I'm scared of long flights. So I would have to say my dream, I want to go back to the motherland. I want to go to the motherland. I want to go to Africa. Do I sound like Nas on Belly? But yeah, I would love to go to Africa. I would just hook me up to an IV, knock me out like I'm having surgery or something, and wake me up once we land. Cause I don't know. I don't know if I could, oh Jesus, I don't know. Jennifer said we doing Dubai 1 year for her birthday. So she was like, prepare yourself, mentally, physically prepare for this long flight. I'm like, okay, oh God. Someone says, how do you not address negative comments on YouTube? I want to start, but that's what I'm scared of. In the beginning, negative comments used to really get to me because I would just be like, why doesn't she like me? Why is she saying my content is stupid? Why is she saying I'm ugly? Why is she saying I'm fat? Why is she saying I can't dress? Why is she saying this or that? You know, I didn't understand at first. I'm like, I don't understand why one person is saying they don't like me, you know? And I would snap back at them. It would hurt my feelings and I would snap back and I would write just some vile stuff back to them. That was in the beginning, 5 years ago. Now, the good outweighs the bad so much. I literally will get, on average, my video gets, let's say, 300 comments. out of those 300 comments, I might get 9 negative ones. Why would I let 9 negative comments mess my head up when I have over 300 positive comments? I'm impacting people. They said they were having a bad day, but this video brightened them up. They're going through chemotherapy, and this video is what, my videos is what gets them through. They aspire to be like me. They look up to me. You know, it's so much positivity that those handful of negative people who are calling me ugly, fat, stupid, boring, whatever. I've been called every name in the book. It's literally like, oh, next. I guess you grow a thick skin after being on YouTube, because people are gonna try you. They're gonna talk about you. They're gonna critique everything about your life, everything about your looks, everything about the way you eat, the way you raise your kids, the way you dress, decorate your home, put a wig on, makeup, your body, everything. I laugh about it now. People have said I have chiclet teeth. People said I've used too much filler and messed my face up. People say my body is botched. People say I'm a Build-A-Bear. I've heard all kind of things about myself, and literally I just laugh because I'm like, I know I don't look like that. I know I don't. I know I'm not ugly. You gotta have a lot of self-confidence too. So it does take time to get there, because in the beginning you're gonna be like, really? What did I say to make somebody not like me? And then after a while, you're gonna be like, baby, I can't please everybody. But guess what? Grab your popcorn, because usually the haters are the ones who watch you the most. They keep up with you the most. So it's literally water under the bridge at this point. I don't address nothing. I might, like I said, I address like little stuff here and there, but stuff like people calling me ugly or fat or whatever, I'm like, girl, what? Okay. Hope you got paid off of that opinion. Okay, we need to start wrapping things up. Let me see. Oh, how do you keep a rich dude interested? Oh wow, I'm very different, y'all. I told you guys I'm very different. I do not hound a dude. I don't stay on. I'm one of those. I'm super cool, laid back. Men love that. Men are so attracted to that. Women who are so needy and I gotta talk to you all day, every day. Who are you with? Where are you going? Who's calling your phone? What are we? Are we gonna be boyfriend and girl? Men hate that shit. Like, men hate that. Women love good. And always just tell me that they just like my energy. So I would say, just don't be naggy. Don't be all on their necks. Let them breathe, let them do what they do. They're rich niggas, so they gonna be doing rich nigga shit. Like, you gotta sit back, play your position, and be cool. Yeah, they stay interested because I'm not down their throats. Like, I'm not down their throat. So it causes them to be down my throat. Shoot. Anyway, what next? A friend who copies every purchase you make but never compliments you? Ooh, child, I ain't never had that, because my friend group, we compliment each other all the time. Girl, you look good, girl. That is so cute. Girl, your hair is cute. Girl, I love that outfit. Like, I compliment my friends all the time. My friends compliment me all the time. If someone was to do that, they're an undercover hater, and they probably feel like they look better in the stuff than you do. So they love your style, they're copying your style, and they probably in the back of their head feel like, oh, she can wear that outfit, but it's gonna look better on me. You gotta watch out for ones like that. I ain't never experienced that, but that's what I would think that they doing. But I compliment my friends. Y'all compliment your friends. Women compliment each other. If you see a random pretty chick walking by, a random girl, you might not even think she's pretty. Maybe she's not your typical average pretty girl that society says is pretty. Just still give her a compliment. That's gonna make her day. Y'all, women love to hear compliments from other women. I don't care about hearing a compliment from a man. I don't give a darn about that, okay? But when a random girl, and I'm in the Chick-fil-A drive-thru, it's like, oh, you're so pretty. Oh, you have pretty skin. You're pretty haired. It makes, like, really, girl? Thank you. So do you. You know? Someone said, how do you balance it all? I write down, I am a list person. I write down all of my sponsorships with dates by them. I write down my meals that I'm cooking for the week. I have a schedule taped to my wall of basketball stuff. Like, I literally have to go by schedule. I write notes to myself in my phone. I have to write stuff down to really remember everything and to keep everything on balance and on track. So that's what I do to keep my life running smoothly, because if not, I'd probably say screw all this and lay in bed and go to sleep and take a nap. Honestly. So me writing stuff down and actually seeing it, it really helps me. And I can't write stuff down in like a planner or like a tablet. I have to actually have it out in the open. That's why I have a dry erase board on my refrigerator. I have a dry erase board in my bathroom that I write down my sponsorships. I have a huge calendar that I write on appointments and stuff going on for the kids. Yeah, I have to see it, y'all. What are your relationship deal breakers? Ooh, someone who does not take care of their kids. That is a red flag. I don't want a man who does not have a close relationship with his kids, because you're not gonna have a close relationship with mine. And how are we gonna build a relationship and try to build a future together if you don't even like your own kids? How you gonna like my kids? And my kids are my life. If y'all watch my videos, y'all know I am a full-time mom, sports mom. My kids are with me all the time. Like, I'm just, everything, my life revolves around my kids. So that is a huge deal breaker for me, a man who does not take care of his kids. And I've dated a man like that. It's not that he didn't take care of his kids. He thought taking care of them was financial. No, that's part of it, but that's a small part of it. You gotta spend time with your kids. And I would tell him all the time, like, hey, you wanna get your daughter for the weekend? Like, hey, we're about to go out to eat, see if your daughter's free. Hey, you think your son might wanna come with us? We're going here, your son might want to eat. Yeah, that was my deal breaker. So of course there's other stuff. I've had people just lie for no reason, tell me the sky is purple when I'm like, the sky is blue. I'm seeing the sky is blue, but you telling me the sky is purple and you think I'm boo-boo the fool. I've literally had people that just lie, and you catch them in a lie and they continue to lie. I'm like, but I'm showing you right here that you're lying and you're still lying. Like, we plan on having more kids. Ooh. My boyfriend right now, he said that he does want another one. And I'm like, nigga, we old. Why? Why would you want another one? But if or when I get married, and my husband really, really, really wants another child, I would definitely consider giving my husband a child. I would consider it. But me, as of right now, being an unmarried woman who already has 3 kids, one of them who is about to be 25, my answer right now is hell no. But if I get married, my husband really, really, really want one, and these eggs are still egging and they still can be cracked and produce a child, then I will definitely consider it. What's a personal quality you wish to work on in the next year? Oh, I love that question. Oh my God. Oh, a personal quality. I think I want to stop. I think I want to stop being like a pushover. I've talked about this in my videos a lot. All my friends call me, they're like, Gina, you're a pushover. You let people take advantage of you. You're too nice. You're too nice. You're too nice. Ooh, Gina. Ooh, I'm about to start crying. I'm sorry. I felt a little tingle coming. Ooh. Okay. I don't want to call myself a pushover, but my mom has always told me being nice is so much easier than being mean. Being mean takes energy. Being nice is just so much easier. And so I give people the benefit of the doubt a lot, and I let a lot of stuff slide just because, oh God, I don't know. I guess I am a people pleaser. I think I'm just a people pleaser. I need to maybe stop being so much of a people pleaser. I don't know, y'all. Oh God. Why is this kind of making me emotional? I don't know why. Lord Jesus. I need to start saying no. I need to start saying no sometimes. I need to put my foot down sometimes. It's just so hard for me because I like the easy route. The easy route is just letting somebody else have their way and for me to be the one to adjust. So, yeah. Whoo, Lord. Okay. All right, y'all. That is it. That is all. I have to go pick the kiddos up. We will definitely be doing this again. I had fun answering these questions. Hopefully you got to learn a little bit more about me, a little bit more about my YouTube journey, my career, how I travel, just a little bit more about your girl. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Hopefully it's not too long. This is one of those videos you can just play it and it's just background noise while you're cleaning up or you're washing your hair, you're doing dishes. You just listen, okay? So I plan on doing more of these more often. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you get active in the comment sections. Let's talk about some of the things that I talked about today. And maybe we'll do like a friends Q&A with like me and Jennifer one day, or me and Portia. Or maybe a sister Q&A. My sister, she's not comfortable on camera just sitting down yet. I need to make her take some shots so she could be comfortable. Maybe we could do a sisters Q&A or something. But yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed. I love y'all. And yeah, you'll be seeing more of these.